So here we have an algebra problem that is a little bit nasty in that we've got a binomial on the bottom of a fraction. We don't really care for that. So how do we want to get rid of that sort of thing so we can actually use our standard tools to solve this? Well, we say, how do I undo dividing? I'm dividing this stuff on the top, up there, by the stuff on the bottom. How do I divide this stuff by this here? Well, I don't. I can't distribute because this is a binomial divided by a binomial. We haven't learned to do that. So let's just get rid of it. Let's do the opposite. The opposite of dividing is multiplying. So that whole binomial, 7x minus 2, we're going to multiply the whole top by that in order that it'll cancel out. Of course, I'm not allowed to do something to only one side of the equation, though. So since I multiplied the left side by that, I do have to multiply the right side by it as well. While I'm at it, why don't I get rid of fractions entirely? Multiply both sides by 8. And just make it a bit nicer of a question. So if we rewrite this and make it neater, which I strongly suggest to everybody, because messy math is just asking to make a mistake. That's what we have. Now it's a standard distributive property type question, which still isn't super nice, but we can use our toolbox to fix that. We're just going to distribute. We're going to multiply the binomials on each side by the constant in front of them. 8 times 5 is 40, so 8 times 5x is 40x. 8 times 3 is 24. That's what we have on the left side of the equation. 6 times 7 is 42, so 6 times 7x is 42x. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. Now, we want to collect our x's all on one side and our constants on the other. I'm going to subtract 42x from both sides in order that it cancels out on this side. Kind of like a shuffle. I have minus 42x here. And we're going to do the same with the 24. We're going to take that away from both sides. And we end up with negative 12 and negative 24. I prefer to think of those as adding negatives rather than subtracting. So this comes out as negative 2x equals negative 36. They're both negative, so their absolute values combine. We're going to divide by the numerical coefficient, which is negative 2, in order that these cancel out, and we just get x. That's the whole point. Negative divided by negative is positive, and 36 divided by 2 is 18. So our answer is that x equals 18. And if you don't trust me, plug it in to the top and verify. Okay.